Welcome back to more Enderal Forgotten Stories. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing all right. Well, in the last video, we got saved by Kalia, who did something crazy, and we also found... Oh, where's the guy? Oh, I guess he got taken by the guards already. Oh, no, it's this guy. Yeah, Hallis Summerstone. We found out from him that the bandits were running away from a veiled woman who we have probably met before. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the same lady. And she basically drove them into here and caused all the ruckus that happened last video. But we're finally all together, and they're all staring at me. And we're ready to go, I think, into here to find the machine that we're supposed to find. That the deal with the we're supposed to find a machine that will help fight the cycle. So a lot happened last video, and alright, do we just do this? Yep. And it looks like it's just... Hold on, is Iron Maiden the... Is that the reflect damage? Yes. Yeah, that's what we want. And let's just make sure we've got everything else going on. And actually, we probably want a torch right now because it's super dark. Let's get this out. As I was saying, it looks like Callie is the only one that's following us. It's fine. Well, let's not rush. There might be the occasional trap.
I suppose we found our machine. At least, what's left of it. Do you feel anything, Saira? With your gift, I mean.
Nothing. No, I don't know if we've talked about Saira yet. I don't think we have. Nothing, no. But this thing looks familiar somehow. Let's take a look around.
Maybe we can even take some small parts of it with us right now. The Order will transport the rest to Ark by Myrad.
Right, so we're trying to collect this thing. Well, let's put our weapons away. I think we're okay for now. Yeah, this is it. This is the main thing.
All the time it's been here.
Find the third part of machine. Find the third part? Yeah, let's look around. On the ground. Well, let's go up here first. Yeah, let's search the bottom area for anything we can collect. Again, we're looking for small pieces that we can pick up. Oh, there might be something right here. Oh, like the inside of it. Are we gonna feel anything? Oh, we can't go inside of it. Not yet, anyway. Oh no. Okay, maybe not. Let's go around this side. Oh, it's weird. There's some invisible walls. Oh, hello. Look at this thing.
Correct. Nothing else possesses that much raw, magical power.
Can I take that back to Callie? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Or do we just keep looking? Okay. Alright, let's, where are those stairs that we're going up? I'm a little turned around right now. Oh, there's some... That's where we came in. Oh, here she is.
Yes? Found something?
Oh, here it is. You just call me Saira. What kind of nickname is that?
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Saira is Kyranian and can mean a lot of things, but the closest translation in our case would be brother in arms. My foster father called me that, so I suppose it's just an old habit. I like the way it sounds, though. If you don't mind, I'll call you that from now on.
Yeah, it's cool. Let me show you this thing that I found.
Let me see. Yes, it does indeed. Seems to be some kind of energy storage, but it's empty.
How does she know that? Oh, here's something else. Some goop.
All this energy, it's useless without the Numinos.
The Numinos. Look at this thing. Anyway. Was there anything else up here? No, just this platform. Okay. That's 2 of 3. Look what I found.
Yes?
Another
Found
thing.
something? Yes? Yes, you're right. How is it possible that it moves all by itself? Let's take it with us.
So, for the last 10 videos or so, the lip syncing has not been right, but it was okay right there. We need one more thing. Where haven't we been yet? Oh, maybe we can go into the middle now? Nope. Okay, that's where we found the first thing. Oh, what was that? Oh, hanging moss. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at all these things. Steel Sword of the Blaze. Oh, I've been looking for something with some other element to it. Okay, we'll pick that up in a second. That's obviously the third thing. But remember Euro's Tower. We've had this Soul Eater's Mace forever. Steel Sword's not that great, but it does 5 points of damage, 5 points of fire damage in addition to its regular damage. We can equip this and go back to Euro's and fight the Storm Elemental, I think it is. Probably, I think that's what it is. Alright, do I need all this? Probably not, we can sell it. Let's pick this up.
It works in a way we have not even come close to comprehending, like a cosmic force.
Yeah, so this is already pretty suspicious, right? The Pyreans were building this thing, but they didn't even know what it was. They maybe found it from an earlier civilization. It kind of feels... I can't talk about it. I might spoil things. I don't remember if my speculation is something that comes out later or something that is just, my speculation. Kalia, where are you? But this whole creating this thing, this object, it's very suspicious. Look at this. I guess I don't need the torch. Evil, dark, red lighting. Alright, Kalia, where are you? Right here.
Yes? Found something?
What about these parchments?
They look useful. Let's take them to the Chronicum.
I think that's all we need for now. Let the Order take the rest.
Yes, I think you're right. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. Let's go talk to Pegast.
Okay, let's go back. I think this way.
Now that was quick. So, what did you find?
You were right. There is a machine back there. At least there was once. The years have taken their toll on it.
Well, that's not much of a surprise considering how long it was down here. And as long as we can reconstruct it, that's alright. I sent some of my men back to Ark. We'll request a caravan to get all the parts back to the temple and see what we can do from there. Let's just hope it really will help us against this cleansing, whatever it is. As much as I admire Pyrean technology, I don't like the idea of putting our lives in the hands of it.
We found this near the machine. Maybe this can give us a little insight into what it really is.
Let me see. Interesting. Truly interesting.
What?
Seems that this machine was only some kind of prototype. The real one the Pyreans were working on must be somewhere else. Plus, there's also a name for it. The Pyreans called it the Beacon.
That's poetic.
Indeed. Well then, it seems like you and your visions have once again saved the day, Prophet. There's a lot for us to do now. If you've taken care of your business here, I suggest you head back to Ark and report to Old Oranthiel.
What do you think, Saira? Do you want to leave now or stay a little longer?
Now, there are a couple other places where we haven't been, but I'm ready to get out of here and move forward.
Good. There you are. Pegast's mages have already told the Grandmaster about our find, and they're waiting for us in the Emporium. Let's go.
All right, let's go ahead and actually do this. Maybe we can... Oh, wait a minute. Totally should have been wearing that. Let's put our normal clothes on. We don't need the helmet or the vambraces. And are we just following you? I think so. Oh, we don't need those arrows either. Oh, hold on. This always irritates me.
There are more
There
efficient
we go.
ways to battle this red madness. And heathen machines atop the Sun Temple are the last thing that will calm the townsfolk.
Maybe. But if this heathen machine is what the Pyreans used to combat the cycle, I want it near. Even if it turns out to be useless, only a fool turns down a chance. Skyrim, how long will the reconstruction take?
Well, that depends on how many Pyrean mechanics you have on hand that can help us decipher these plans. Just think for once, Oranthiel. How are we supposed to give you an estimation if we don't even know what the finished machine is supposed to look like?
We will get to work right away, Grandmaster. But in any case, we're going to need a lot of steel and Pyrean crystals.
You will get them. Now, get to work.
Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed
Yes, it makes sense.
You did excellent work. We will reconstruct this machine no matter the price. Here, this will reward you for your effort. With the beacon and the sigilled stone, we now have both a sword and shield against these High Ones. That is more than I had hoped for. However, there has also been a disquieting development. I have called in a conclave, and it will take place in a day. Come back then, and use the time to rest.
Time really does fly by.
All right. Where is Kalia? Interlude. Now, this is the time for side questing. Things are going to accelerate pretty quick. I don't want to talk to any of these people. She must have run straight out of here. Let's just check the map real quick. Maybe... This is what I wanted. So wait until the meeting. We have a ton of things to do. Yeah, oh yeah, we need more Grand Sickle quests. We've only done one. So much stuff. Okay, so she's not in here. Yeah, let's go outside.
Well met.
Saira, good to see you. Do you need anything?
Let's look at all these options. If you don't know your parents, how did you come by your name? I just came to talk. Yeah, we're going to look.
I just don't see the fast point. I will honor in life as in death.
Let's do this one.
That's convenient, actually. I think I still owe you an explanation.
About old Dothelgrad, I take it?
Yes, but let's talk somewhere else. Come on. So, sorry for all the secrecy. I just didn't want anyone else to listen in.
I can understand that. So, what did you want to discuss?
Well, that moment when I neutralized the leader of the bandits in Old Dothelgrad. I'm sure you noticed that I was different then.
That's one way to put it. You seemed upset.
Upset. You choose your words carefully, Saira. I appreciate that. I'll make this quick. There is something about me that you don't know. That no one knows, actually. Do you remember what I told you in the curarium about the destroyed village? Well, I wasn't entirely honest with you.
So you do know what actually happened?
Not all of it, no, and it's true that I don't know how I ended up there. But I remembered something just before I regained consciousness. Some kind of vague memory. A feeling coupled with an image.
A feeling? What exactly do you mean by that?
It's hard to describe because it didn't last very long, but I saw myself, but I was somehow above the rooftops, as if I flew. Below me, I saw all the chaos, the dead, the fire, the devastated houses, and I somehow felt hot, but from inside, as if my blood was boiling. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm sorry, but I don't know how to describe it better than that.
You are describing it just fine. So that was what, a memory? Something that really happened? I'm not sure I'm following.
It was something that actually happened, I'm sure of it. But the memory, it was somehow blurred. Like a dream, but a very vivid one.
What happened then?
Nothing. I woke up, and from there things happened just as I've already told you. But that's not really what I'm trying to get at. In that memory, when I saw all those dead bodies and all that destruction, I felt satisfaction, pleasure. As if all that suffering, all that pain was the most exhilarating thing I'd ever seen.
I'm not sure I can follow. What are you trying to tell me?
Well, I didn't know what to make of that memory myself for quite a long time. But then, things happened that made me understand. There is something inside my head, Saira. Some kind of second soul, an entity. Most of the time it sleeps, but there are situations in which it wakes up. Mostly when something atrocious happens or has happened. Blood, pain, death. Whenever I'm confronted with these kinds of things, it tries to... I don't know how to put it. Tries to take control of me, and then things like Alt Dothelgrad happen. It's never managed to completely take me over, and it hasn't gotten as far as it did in Alt Dothelgrad for a long, long time now. But that memory from the village, I think that is what happens when I let myself go completely.
And I'm guessing this power you suddenly had when you killed the bandit comes from this entity inside you?
Yes, it is immense, Saira. I can feel it every time it is trying to take me over. I don't even want to think about what would happen if I were to give in completely.
So let's not call it a demon. And, this is pretty amazing. She hasn't ever told anybody about this, and she's telling us. So, hey, that's a lot to take in.
I figure. Listen, what happened in Old Dothelgrad, I never should have let it come to that. But that moment when he charged me, the blood on his sword, I just couldn't contain it. And when I gave in, when I hacked him into pieces, I simply felt so thrilled, complete. I was naive to believe it would never get that far again. Naive and stupid. But do you see now? This is the reason why I train so hard, why I always try to control my emotions no matter what people do or say to me. This creature inside me, it's always on the hunt. And the only way I can keep it at bay is by controlling both my body and spirit 100%. Just one moment of carelessness. That's all it takes.
We're definitely not saying this. I see, does the Order know about this? The Magisters? That's a good question, because remember, she was taken in by one of the Magisters as a child. If you were to let it take over you completely, and if there's nothing you can do about this, no way to banish this, I think there is a way to do that. Or maybe, I don't remember. Let's ask this. Does the Order know about this?
Only Master Tyrus, my foster father. He taught me how to contain it by controlling my thoughts. And he also advised me never to tell anyone about it, which I haven't. Until today.
I'm flattered. And why did you tell me?
I don't know. Probably because I was afraid you'd tell someone else about what happened in Old Dothelgrad and that would raise suspicions. A coward's move, I know, but it was the best solution I could come up with. I'm sorry.
It's fine. If you were to let it take over completely, what would happen?
I don't know. And truth be told, I'm not sure I want to.
And is there nothing you can do about this? No way to banish this monster?
No way that I know of, at least. Who should I ask? The apothecary? There are two ways that would go. Either they would ridicule me, or they would take me seriously and report my condition to the Order. Neither way helps me, and who knows what the Order would do if they found out. Especially as strained as the situation is right now.
Very good point. But if violence provokes this thing, why are you with the military wing of the Order?
Well, what would be the alternative? Transcribe Pyrean books like the Magisters do all day? Or drop out entirely and pour hot water for the upper city's noblewomen? Look, Saira, as you already pointed out, there is a chance that this thing inside me is responsible for the massacre in the village. And if that's true, I definitely have a lot of repentance to do, don't you think? And even if it isn't. I want to change things, to make the world at least a little bit better. And yes, I do realize that this means a lot of hardship and hard work for me, but I'm not afraid of that. Do you know why? Because that's what's missing in this world. So many people just talk, and never act, because that would mean that they'd have to actually endure something for what they believe in.
She's pretty awesome. No. You definitely don't lack determination. I like it.
Determination alone hasn't helped anyone yet. Let's talk again in a few years, and we'll see if my good intentions have actually produced results.
I don't know. Now, I feel like we can start the romance path here, but I don't remember. You know, that was a compliment.
Well, that's good to know. I'd like some time by myself now. And thanks for listening.
No problem. Oh, look at all this experience we're getting. By the way, I think we leveled up back in Old Dothelgrad. Got all the crafting points. Plenty of learning points. We need to buy some stuff. But it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Where are we?
Yes, that just might work.
Oh, this is the training area. Okay. Where's the exit? Yep, okay. So we'll get out of here. So I think I'm going to turn in for the night, and I'm going to go do a little bit of shopping, and then I'll be right back. Welcome back. So I've come here to the marketplace, and you can see our stats right now. We've gone up a little bit in the one-handed and the heavy armor and the block, just a little bit for each. I've had this mission for this guy forever. I can't talk to him
What do you want?
about the mission, which is to help some other guy who thinks that who's in a bad mood because of this guy.
No, I just put them out for
But
you
if I
to
look at his goods,
Tell me what you
he's
need.
got some
and be
arrows.
quick
He's
about
got some potion. Should I buy that? I'll buy that. He's got some scrolls. He's got some books. He's got some more books. But over here, take a look. Wait a minute. Take a look. Oh, here we go. Ironforge's loot. Oh no, did I just... I don't have enough money to buy it. Now the guy that we need to help... I was just looking at this. I've totally lost my... Yeah, Miogar Ironforge. So this guy has some of his property. And I don't know if he
put them out for you to look.
stole it
Tell me what
or
you need,
what.
and be quick
Can I
about it.
sell... Yeah, I'll sell this and this. 59. What do I need? Like 65. Oh, I need garlic as well. Does he have garlic? No. We may be... Let's go ahead and sell this. Okay, I think we're good. Let's buy the loot. Just barely. Alright, bring the loot to Miogar. Oh, I hope he will pay us, because we have no money left. I am going the wrong way? No, here. Yes. And this guy... Yes. Oh, where is he? I think he's around to the left. Yeah. Yeah, he's through here. Looks like it's gonna rain.
Some people just don't know their path.
Now this is where we found him. Is he somewhere else? So it turns out that Miogar was hanging out at the temple here in the barracks quarter. Let's chat. Any chance this has to do with your anger?
That? By Malthus, where did you get that? You didn't buy it from that cutthroat, did you? Please, let me see it. I need to know it's real.
Oh, that would be so mean. Only if you tell me what all this is about in return.
Aye, of course. By the name of the sun, yes, that's hers. And Vera was right. I don't know why you're doing this, but thank you. This really means a lot.
You're welcome. Who's Bella? Your companion?
What? No, Bella, she was my daughter. She left us one moon's turn and a day ago now.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened to her?
Flesh maggots. She... A week before we found out, she had met this young man, you know? Oh, you should have seen her. There was so much life in her, so much joy. And then, all of a sudden... No, it just isn't fair.
My condolences. For what it's worth, I've lost a good friend as well not too long ago.
You did? I'm sorry to hear that. She was a poet, you know? She could play the lute and sing like no other. And she even taught herself how to write. Vera, my companion, and I, we thought she would one day travel through the lands and become a bard. What am I saying? I'm sure you have better things to do than listen to me grieving. But in case you want to know how her lute ended up in that bastard's hands, we had debts. And only 3 weeks after Bella left us, a Duneville caravan that carried a year's load of iron for us got robbed. But of course, neither that nor our loss made any difference to that cutthroat golfer, and he threatened to get me thrown into jail if I wouldn't pay by the first day of Star Summer Night. Well, I suppose you can connect the dots for yourself. The loot was precious, and we didn't have a choice. But still, it felt like selling a part of her. And until now, we had nothing left of her, save for the casket.
You can keep the loot if you want to. It's a present.
Yes, that's very generous of you, really. Thank you.
What casket?
Her treasure chest, that's what she called it. She kept her songs and poems in there, and she would never show anything to anyone unless she considered it perfect. You know how poets are. And now she's gone, and only she knows how to open the casket.
But you're a locksmith, aren't you? You should know how to get it open too.
Aye, I should. But the casket was a present I made for her myself, and I made the lock special. It's a complicated mechanism, but simply put, there are 4 bolts that need to be pushed in a certain order, and only then will it open. Of course, I could smash it, but who knows what would happen to her things. If I somehow destroyed them, I would never forgive myself.
I see, and that inscription, that carving on the back of the lute, that has something to do with how to open the casket, right?
Yes, left, right, left, down. But that's not all. The bolts have to be pushed 12 times.
So we're missing 8 hints. Do you know if your daughter left more clues about them somewhere else?
Aye, I'm quite sure she did. Vera and I have ideas as to where, but at the moment I can't afford to spend a single day without work. Look, you were very generous to me. I know it's a lot to ask for, but do you think you could help us find the other hints?
I mean, we'll give it a shot. If we're in the right place at the right time, I'll see what I can do.
Ah, thank you. I'm not asking this lightly, but you seem like a good fellow, and that is rare these days. Bella loved this book of poetry, The Red Ballads, and there was one particular edition she always rented from the Ark Library. I hardly have any coin left to borrow it, but I'm almost sure she left a hint there.
I see. What about the last one?
Aye, there was a place Bella always visited when she had spare time. She worked on her poems there, I think. It's not far from the harbor. Do you have a map? There. If she left another clue, it must have been there. Thank you. I mean it. I will pray for you.
Okay, well,
You're a foreigner,
that's pretty
aren't
cool.
you?
I don't
wish
know
I'd have crossed
when
the
we're going to get this done. I kind of thought we'd be wrapping it up real quick. But I think that's going to have to do it for today, guys. We are all out of time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Take care.